Hello and welcome to my channel, I Win to Lose Gaming. In today's quick little video, I'm going to be showing you guys why Barbara is currently one of the most broken characters in Genshin Impact. So I'm going to give you guys a quick demo of how she is broken. Now this is the artifact domain in Sumeru for the Gilded Dreams and Deepwood Memories, but let's just see if I can kind of do this correctly. We're gonna do something like this, open up with Diona's thing, then Cole's Burst, and now Barbara's E. And you'll notice something really bizarre about this, and that is all the sheer number of blooms that's being created to blow up the enemies. Like, did you guys see what was going on there? But basically, what is going on is that something is broken about Barbara's ICD. And here I have two clips for you guys to kind of demonstrate what's going on here. So normally Barbara's elemental skill does apply Hydro to the enemy. We can see that it's only activating a total of 6 times in this entire clip. But that is about what we expect and kind of like why we don't typically use Barbara's elemental skill as a good Hydro applicator. However, if we take a look at this next clip, where instead we do it to the Cryoregifine while it has Dendro on it, we can see that it applies Hydro and therefore activates Bloom in this situation a total of 10 times in the same duration that it applied Hydro to Vaporize 6 times. So for some reason, something about Barbara's elemental skills ICD is broken, and only when it applies to Dendro specifically, which makes this one of the odder bugs in my opinion in Genshin Impact. Now I will show you guys really quick my Barbara's build as well. So right now she's using the sacrificial fragments at refinement 5. Basically all you need to do is stack as much elemental mastery as possible. Now I'm not sure why she has 1342 elemental mastery. That seems really high right now. It could be, oh yeah, I think it's because of the double Dendro as well as the sacrificial fragments and the Gilded Dreams having no characters that are, sharing an element with her. So basically, every piece just has a lot of elemental mastery. These 3 are elemental mastery main stats, and then just whatever elemental mastery you can get on the feather and flower to just stack as much elemental mastery as possible. Now this team, okay, so first of all, I don't recommend you to build your Barbara for this purpose, but if you do have, Barbara and you have some Gilded Dream pieces, why not give it a try? It's actually pretty funny to see all those blooms explode. I did see this on Twitter, I don't remember who posted it or whatever, but it was a quick clip demonstrating this. I wanted to elaborate this for you guys a little bit more than just that little clip on Twitter. So the rest of the team is kind of what you'd expect, just a sacrificial clay for the maximum amount of Dendro application, as well as the 4-piece Deepwood Memories to shred Dendro Resistance. Dendro Traveler is kind of optional here, but on the rare occasion you can get the Leaf, then it's another bit of elemental mastery. Finally, Diona is nice for freeze as well as her Constellation 6, which applies 200 elemental mastery to the character when their HP is over 50%. Now you might have initially seen the thumbnail as well as I guess the video title and thought, hey, Barbara must be broken because of this insane clip where she does a 415,000 damage charge attack. But hey, I just want to include this clip for damage per thumbnail purposes, and it's a lot of fun to just see like how much damage kind of a classic Barbara nuke build could do. But yeah, this is with the Widsith as well as just a standard nuke setup against the perpetual mechanical array. But anyway, I also want to show you guys, hey, is this build viable in Abyss 12? So lately, I've only been doing typically 12.1.1 to demonstrate if builds are kind of viable or not, as of, just a quick demo. Because if it can clear 12.1.1 in a reasonable amount of time, like let's say 60 seconds, it can typically clear things like 12.2.1, at least the current Abyss, as well as 12.3.1 within 90 seconds. Anyway, kind of the point here is we can see these 2 robots are basically just permanently frozen. And there's just a lot of blooms that are activating, and each one's doing roughly 23,000 damage. Give or take 1,000 or 2,000 depending on what buffs are up or not up. But here we can see just all the dendro application as well as all the blooms happening because Barbara's E is now the ICD for it is no longer its standard ICD. So again, now it appears to be applying bloom every single time that it quote unquote ticks, and when the game checks to see if an enemy, you know, is getting hit by and whether or not it should apply hydro. So for some reason, again, I believe it's applying roughly twice as fast as it usually does to enemies that are within, you know, Barbara's E's range. So that's why this is even occurring. Now we can see here in that clip that it took a total of 75 seconds to clear, which is significantly shorter than the 90 seconds required. So yeah, funnily enough, this is a it is a viable build for Barbara. Again, like I said, I don't recommend it, but hey, if you have a level 90 Barbara, this is a fun new way to try this game. I just want to give you guys a quick highlight as to why Barbara is literally broken right now, because her ICDs are, at least to my understanding, not supposed to work like this because they have standard ICD on her elemental skill, but for some reason it's applying on every single tick. So yeah, that wraps up this quick little video. Let me know what you guys think about this Barbara bug. I'm assuming they're going to patch it out in the next patch, but you never know with this type of stuff, or maybe there's like, hey, this is fun, whatever, we'll just leave it in. It's not like it's overpowered or anything, but it is definitely entertaining. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. This is I Win to Lose, signing out.